Meghan Markle here.
Alright, today is May 13th, 2025. It is 2:13 p.m. Oh my goodness, this is like my that's my second video, but the first recording that I did earlier in the middle of the night, I turned it into two parts. I had to go to the gym and I quickly upload and did what I had to do to make it public. But there are some tweets that I didn't record. And there's a possibility I might do a video regarding the South Africans who came to the US. I need to look for more videos to share with you when they left South Africa and when they come. I have some tweets already making reference to them. But let's not make this video too long because I'm already tired. I just posted what I ate. I just finished it on my community board. So now I'm a bit sleepy and tired. I need to take a shower, but I want to get this recording. Out of the way. All right, let's go on Twitter. This is the first tweet. Oh my goodness. Once I start talking, someone, let me pause for a second, see if it's something that's worth putting. Someone sent me something, a message. All right, so I don't know. It took me a while. I just put some stuff on my list. It took me about 10 or 15 minutes and I posted something on my community board. But anyway, let's get going. This is the first tweet. Okay. Harry and Meghan rule the UK, and while the heirs are desperately trying to catch up by continuing to release fake, overproduced commercials with cringy pose footage, it is what it is. The Sussexes are the gold standard. My last video, I think the one that's live now, that I edited this morning, it was talking about the way William and Kate took their image. The squad had a blast with it. All right, so what are they saying here? That's the time. Did Harry and Meghan follow date night rules? The couple partied together at a Beyonce gig. So far so good, says Charlie, who's that? Go Wangs, Ellington. Here's what works for a successful romantic outing. No, I don't think people need any tip from anybody. They're doing just fine. What in the name? Okay, what is the date night rules? It's a random article about dating while in a relationship. She inserted Harry and Meghan as clickbait, but also as how a date night should be. Please, taking advice from these people? Hell no. The lying press have lost all credibility and people now see through their lies. Their fake polls are laughable. Isn't, if it's from the UK, the poll, what is it? YouGov, it's running by, from what I've heard or read, Camilla's nephew. I don't know. Number of likes and views on the Sussexes post speaks volume. On royals and racist press have lost the battle. The Sussexes are supported in the UK and the world. Yep, there's the laugh here. No, they don't. They are hated in the UK. Nah, maybe you, but not everybody else. I was like, nah, speak for yourself. I've come across a lot of Brits who are in support of them. Deranged people like yourself tend to think that everyone are as deranged as you. Crazy itch. Alright, let's black. Alright. The lying press have lost all credibility and people now see, okay, that's the one I just read. The late queen wasn't and didn't feel disrespected. She loved, welcomed, and supported Harry and Meghan until her dying day. But they seem to live rent-free in your head because why on earth are you here and bothered to comment? You just confirmed my point. Yeah, that's the person I just black. All right, why are you calling? Okay, so let's leave that alone. I don't have time to read deranged things. All right, this is the one that I just posted on my community board and someone sent it to me, okay, message it to me. Daily Fail essentially admitting that the name Meghan Markle is reason why they are surviving. Pretty iconic, considering that same publication railed daily about her irrelevance. Meanwhile, they're surviving on never-ending clickbait using her former name. All right, let's see here. Mail Online is seeing a massive reduction in click-through rates from online search results when Google shows an AI summary for the keyword which the publisher ranks #1 for. Mail director of SEO and editorial e-commerce Collie Stevens says sites like hers need to concentrate their effort on the quote most resilient and quote branded searches like Meghan Markle, Daily Mail, as well as content that AI cannot replicate, such as columnists and live blogs, since chatbots cannot yet keep up with the pace of breaking news. So happy she is now Meghan Sussex. She has not used Markle since marriage. The Daily Fail, the trash side of her family, and the Rangers cannot survive without using Markle. I stopped calling her Markle years ago, except rare occasion. The scary part is that they feel they need to concentrate their effort on SEO terms like her former name, or we now end for 24/7 Meghan on all DM publication. How much more concentrated than the 100 of crap they publish about her daily. Okay, we knew. Disgraceful. I hope Prince Harry wiped them clean and its upcoming phone hacking lawsuit. Yeah, next year, 2026, I think this is the last one regarding phone hacking. All right, frame this. All right, let's go to the next one. And I think I just put that as well on the list. Yeah, this man risked the crown for his side chick, but risked nothing for his son. Okay, so that's New York Times. Can King Charles heal a royal family crisis before it's too late? Prince Harry's desperate plea to reconcile with his father highlighted a rupture that could undermine the monarchy's attempt to model unity. I didn't read it, it's just a screenshot. I meant to say I didn't read the article, I only read the screenshot on the screen. I mean, Charles don't care. Charles don't care. Look how the US is moving forward. I don't know. King Charles the Cool loves that Camilla is as hated as he is. She's homely. Any interest in her is tied to her connection to him. She'll never outshine him. Harry, Meghan, Diana's crime is that without even trying, they transcend him. Interest in him is tied to his connection to them. Okay, I don't think that he ever thought he'll lose his position, just like Harry never thought he'll lose his security. It shows who was actually in charge behind the scenes when Harry and Meghan were purposely endangered. That was all Chuck and Willie. Again, this goes back with him changing the secretary, the one that was protecting the crown and informed the queen and advised the queen properly. And when Charles and Andrew wanted things, and if the things that they asked for were not in the interest of the crown, he would tell them no. So what Charles and Andrew did, they put their heads together to get rid of him and then put Edward Young. So Edward Young is someone that Charles can control. And from my understanding, Edward Young is also on Warwick. And this is why Harry was like, I don't understand. He never knew people who work for his father and the firm, okay, the royal family, was also in Warwick. He thought that they were completely separate. So Charles was pulling the string all the way. And this is why the thing is crumbled. I think Charles and Camilla wants that to be, they be the last one. Once they die, I think this is it. Because if Camilla had married Charles from the beginning, things would have been different. But it seems like, I don't know what he found in her, but I cannot judge on that aspect. But he should have never had married Princess Diana. So because the heir is, it's the son of Princess Diana, they don't want that. Okay? I truly believe anything that comes from Princess Diana, they do not want it. So they're going to make sure to destroy it. It's like pulling the carpet after they finish work on it. I don't know. They might be. Charles and Camilla might be the last one. From the way they're behaving. Okay, that's the one I just read. Not while his mattress is around. They risked the entire monarchy for Christian Jones. Okay, it must be some strong punani. Oh my God, the squad have to throw that thing. There's one comment. She was always known to be raunchy from her debutante days. I am sure he wasn't the only one who got caught into her web. It's just that he was the prominent one. She has a lot of sexual experience and he had none. Yeah. There was a tweet that I came across. I don't know if I put it on the list, where the squad were talking about Princess Anne. What is it? Camilla took Princess Anne's husband and all of that. And the squad, I don't know if it's a squad, but someone on the comment says Anne was a HOE. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Alright. There were more comments, but I'm moving on. LOL, call it. I fully said by Monday morning there will be some kind of headlines about Prince William and Kate's relationship after the Sussex's concert photos broke the internet over the weekend. Quote, unseen wedding anniversary footage. End quote. It's so perfectly predictable. Oh, that's how all of this started. Now I see the origin of it. I didn't know. Let me see. Oh, so that's that. The Princess of Wales revealed how she turned to nature during cancer battle as she launches exciting new project with unseen wedding anniversary footage. Daily Mail online. I'm not gonna click on it. Let me not give them the satisfaction. Just like the the Daily Mail, they losing click. So I'm not gonna give them that. Oh my God, I can't believe this. Laughing my ass off, losers. Laughing my ass off. They couldn't even wait a day. This is all I see in that video. Willie and Katie getting jiggly with it. Oh my God, there's a laugh here. They think they're so slick. Prince William and Kate Middleton launching a podcast and a gardening special. Are they? Oh, how refreshing original. Nothing scream cutting edge relevance like tiptoeing to the tulips while pretending it's groundbreaking media. Honestly, if imitation were a royal duty, these two would finally be overachieving. Let's be real. Oh my God, she wrote a lot. Let's be real. They're taking copy and paste. Yep. To Olympic level. And they have no shame. Practically shadowing Meghan and Harry like understudies in a play they'll never lead, except instead of substance, they offer carefully curated smile, lukewarm, banter, and PR-approved passion project that have all the depth of a Chinese knock-off Birkin bag, shiny structure, and absolutely soulless. If this is their attempt at rebranding, it's giving wish.com, Sussex's, and even that might be generous. Maybe next they'll write a memoir titled Spare Us. You never know. This is very good. Okay, after this, that's it. Whatever's here. Same here, but then, let's pause that GIF. Same here, but then you can always rely on royal family predictability. I wonder how they will cope when the New York Times article that highlight Harry and Meghan's popularity against the ever-growing unpopularity of William and Charles hate UK media. Royal hissy fits and foot-stomping temper tantrum imminent. Next, they will post a video of her cooking or baking. I mean, I don't know. After what she did with the pancake, okay, it's strange how Kate Middleton is so into nature now. Meghan Markle, aka Meghan Sussex, has been growing vegetables, flowers, raising chickens, etc. And now Kate Middleton is all about nature and naturalness. What other ads? Copy Kate is at it again. She tried to outdo her. Okay, I just read that. Let's go to the next one. These people are crazy and they have no shame. And the worst thing is when all of them were on stage, Meghan told them she doesn't mind being in the background.
Yes, I mean, I think that knowing that I've just been here for 3 months, right? And in that amount of time, but with that said, for me, it's very important to, once you hit the ground running, even if you're doing it quietly behind the scenes, which is what I've focused my energy on thus far, is meeting with the right people, meeting with the right organizations behind the scenes quietly, learning as much as I can so that I can maximize the opportunity we have here to really make an impact.
If they had just let their racist self contain their racist behavior, tactic, whatever it is, but they had to act on it. But in any event, I'm glad they show who they are. That way, Harry and Meghan knows who they are dealing with. So it's all good. But they could have gotten the praise and adoration, all the things that they want to get, or all the praise that they wanted. Meanwhile, Harry and Meghan, both of them didn't mind being in the background. Oh well. But they had to act on it. Oh well. Alright, next tweet. Daily Mail, Duchess Meghan's Mother's Day post lacked relatability because of Archie's pajamas. I think I responded, yep, there's me here. 25 people like it. They wanted something like this. Clown, I pointed here. This is the fake image thing. And this is the thing making reference to it that AP retract about the official image. Well, you could pause and read. Okay, is that an ad? I don't know what is that. Oh, the pajamas. Burberry baby's pajama, like the one below, runs 306. Okay, I don't want to promote that thing. Her money, her choice. Exactly. They probably just got up and just looking at the window. £61 for a nice pair of PJs is well worth it. Wow, those beddies really are bitter. Okay, oh why? Other kids don't wear pajamas? So there's all of that. Okay, that's an ad. Let's go to the next one. Oh, I need to listen to some podcasts. I didn't listen to the one last week, and I think I did. This week, I need to listen. Next week, you can tell Kitty is jealous of Meghan's life in California and tries her very best to recreate it. The woman don't have one original bone in her body. Release a video where all of a sudden she's into nature and the outdoors. It lacks authenticity, even the love scene with Willie. I'm laughing because it's like they don't care. They don't care. Anything that Harry and Meghan do that people like and applauding, they got to jump on the bandwagon. And look at this, I'm talking about it. So I guess it's working. But good press, bad press, they don't care. Oh my God. I'm wondering if people advising her are taking the piss. There's the laugh. Yeah, I think they really are. And it shows she should be embarrassed. That's what I'm saying. She should be embarrassed, but like self-awareness, just like her advisors, she'll never lose the title of copycat. There's that. Sanctuary from what? It does of precancerous cells, not important enough for her sister to visit because people said Kate wasn't ill in the traditional sense. I don't know. These people, I will have to have a different form of dictionary to understand their whatever it is that they're saying. Exactly. I'm definitely Team Harry, but please stop denigrating the Princess of Wales. It's undignified. Oh, there's me here. F off. She's copying Meghan Sussex, and that's the truth. I am being polite when I say go straight to hell. Thank you. Oh, let me put this and block that one. Oh my God. Oh, these people. Let's go to the next one. Trying to sound all nice. You know they are the derangers. Alright, next one. Alright, so there's this video. I don't know how old it is. Okay, it's recent. Yesterday, May 12th. These vitamin D deficient beans and toast haters over on Salty Island, UK are dumb, delusional, selective, and downright stupid. Ma'am, shut the entire F up. Okay. 1 minute and 24 seconds. Let's see here.
She's trashed her father, but he brought her up. He paid for all her education.
Oh, please.
And he got her into the film television industry because he was a lighting director, an award-winning lighting director. So how cruel is that he can't see his grandchildren?
Well, she's got her reasons, hasn't she, why she fell out with her father, which you've completely avoided mentioning, that she's talked about quite publicly.
It's just something trivial.
You know, those people, they love pain, okay? It seems like a lot of white people, not all, there's some who just want to be alone, mind their own business, but the majority of them, they love pain. They don't like to live in peace. The father literally said that the whole plan was to mess up the wedding.
That may have been one of the things that upset her. And of course, the photographs were a setup. I was set up by a guy named Jeff Rayner and another guy named Dylan Howard, who was with American Media, I think. And the whole thing was a plan to actually mess up the wedding.
And he consistently talking to the tabloid, whatever. She was trying to reach him. That's leading up to the wedding. Okay, trying to reach him, to talk to him and get, proper information and set up things. But no, he rather speak to the tabloid. And I think he continues speaking with the tabloid. Why would you put someone like that around you? And this is something that I've said before. All of these people, her father, her half-siblings, and all the other people that were around her, who literally showed themselves at a time of need, okay, when she was the most down, where the British media were really stomping on her, everybody who were around her showed themselves. Now, she has the choice to pick who she chooses to be around her. The people who were adding to her pain, if she decided not to have them around her, it's her choice, because it was her who was going through all of the pain and suffering. Okay? If he knew he wanted to see his grandkids eventually, when people get married, most likely the next step is raising a family. If you're lucky enough, if nature serves you well, God serves you well, you're able to have kids. Okay, that would be the next step. Did he think about that? He said he didn't want the marriage to go on. He didn't say it like that, but he was planning with Harry's family to mess up the wedding. So which means his chances stop, in my humble opinion, from the moment he was part of the plan. My goodness. And Meghan wants to be at peace. And if you have these people who always want pain, why will you put them in your circle? They will transfer those pain onto her. So all the people that wants to be, live life carefree, enjoy nature, and do things happily, she has them. She has those people around her. Miss Doria, you never hear her going onto the public saying a damn thing. Even in her video, okay, you will hear her say a thing here and there, and that's it. Talking with her daughter. My goodness. Anyway.
Oh, it's something trivial in your opinion, but it's obviously very important to her if she decided to break up contact with him.
They're both liars. They're both liars. They've been caught out lying.
Oh, okay. God.
And you're the expert, Susan. But Charles has never lied, yeah?
And they're only after money. They want the money and the prestige. And
well, just like everybody else want money. Everybody was making money off of her and Harry. So now that they're making money for themselves, what is wrong with that? It's not the taxpayers' money. It's their hard work. And this is something I have said many times. And then I'm so glad she have mentioned it on some of the podcasts that I've listened to. I didn't listen to the one today yet. Okay. All those hard work that goes behind creating whatever you see they put out there. There's a lot of work. So they earn their money. And then you have people like her and the Daily Fair, okay, mocking her, making fun, trying to sabotage her work. What is wrong with these people? They're all after money. What is wrong with that? Harry and Meghan trying to make a living. Their lifestyle, required a lot of money. And on the unnecessary pain and burden the royal family are putting on them. So they need money to keep themselves safe. Oh my God. And pay their bills. Let's continue. These people are crazy.
They're running a business now. They're not in the royal family.
Okay.
Where does King Charles get all his money from? Where does King Charles get all his money from? Idiots like us. So you got a couple that are earning a decent living by making stuff and selling it, and you got a family that sponges off us.
What does he want to bother the
No, but no, you're not going to help me out here, right? So you're criticising just help us out. You're criticising a couple who are paying their own way, while simultaneously standing up for a family that sponge off us.
Bingo.
I'm not standing up for a family. I'm a Republican, actually.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Don't sound like one.
We should have a referendum about this.
Tom also got Sam on a TV show appearance. Meghan put effort into sustain it. He did raise the kid he brought into this world, then started to consider against her in 2017. The fact that he is biologically related to her doesn't trump the pain and harm he directly caused her. He did his fatherly duty, okay? And Meghan also paid her way to college. She literally said that. She addressed this situation.
Ulavanaka. It is a great privilege to be with all of you today. As a university graduate, I know the personal feeling of pride and excitement that comes with attending university. From the moment you receive your acceptance letter, to the exams you spend countless late nights studying for, the lifelong friendships you make with your fellow alumni, to the moment that you receive your diploma. The journey of higher education is an incredible, impactful, and pivotal one. I am also fully aware of the challenges of being able to afford this level of schooling for many people around the world, myself included. It was through scholarships, financial aid programs, and work study, where my earnings from a job on campus went directly towards my tuition, that I was able to attend university. And without question, it was worth every effort.
Okay? And the other thing as well, if Meghan wasn't good, despite if the father make her get a spot, which I doubt it, okay? I doubt it. He was a lighting director. Maybe he got introduced, I don't know. Maybe introduced with different people. But if Meghan wasn't good at acting, no matter what the father did, introducing her to the biggest producer, or you name it, the big shot in Hollywood, everybody, when they doing their films, they all about money. And they will not put a mediocre, someone who cannot act, onto their show. So Meghan had to show herself. If she wasn't good, they will not hire her. Okay? So this is something people refuse to get put in their head. Maybe the father opened the door for her, but once she get through the door, it's all her. Take her as one who lives on this vitamin D deficiency island. Thank you. A Daily Fair reader, no doubt. That voice sounds remarkably similar to Angela Levine. It's true. It's true. Now that she said that. No grounds for the blanket hypocrisy. This effing asswipe calling in after she is educated by red tap tabloids. What hope is there for anyone when these morons are running around talking like this? I could happily take a club to her. I could happily take a club to her head. They wake a state of violence that I never knew existed at this point. I'm telling you, these people, they don't like to live peacefully. They like to really instigate, bother people's well-being. Oh my goodness. There's more comment. Let me leave that alone. This one got me cracking. Next one. And when I saw Denise Welch at the reception in the palace laughing like besties with Camilla, despite being critical of her before, it clicked why Charles and Camilla are spending taxpayers' money on endless garden parties and receptions. Apparently, it's to say thank you for the work you do in your industry. Meanwhile, Denise was next seen on her TV platform saying that Camilla is a good person. She probably will even say she has never briefed against the junior royals. So for the cult, that's one anti-royal or royal critics neutralized. And I responded to that. You could pause and read this, okay? This is that. Okay? Okay, get your enemies closer. She better watch her foods and drinks in those events, alright? So there's Princess Diana. You see how close Princess Diana was with her? Okay? All these, and then boom. Okay? I just showed the people crying. That's all. You should know what that means. So much for being a supporter of Harry and Meghan. More so, Lady Fair mirror the Sun because she could see what she was being put through. It's been well documented now that Camilla entertained the nasty Jeremy Clarkson, Piers Morgan, From now on, anything she says regarding Harry and Meghan, I will take it with a pinch of salt. Okay, doesn't mean that she doesn't support Harry and Meghan in general terms, but seeing Camilla on her best behavior may make her less likely to put up an argument with involved presenting Camilla as a wicked participant. We'll see. Good people can be manipulated. That's life. It's very sad. It's very sad. Because the plan was to manipulate the vast, okay? All the little people. They want all the little people to be on their side. This is why they capture all mainstream media. This is the same thing that's happening in the US as well. All right, to manipulate the mass. People like myself on YouTube who's giving my 2 cents on things, and many other people who's talking positively about Harry and Meghan. And then now you have Meghan, who has her own podcast, who's minding her own business, putting her thing out there. People are seeing for themselves. So they're trying to capture as many people, they meaning the royal family, trying to capture anybody who has a platform, okay, to be on their side. And to be on their side is giving those medals. It calls being polite and networking. We cannot all go on war. That's how it is in show business. It does not mean she likes Camilla. At the end of the day, she still needs to eat, and going to these events is important in showbiz in England and everywhere in the world. Okay, she said on TV afterward that she likes Camilla now that Camilla is genuinely passionate about domestic violence, which is something Denise is passionate to. Okay, domestic violence. Okay, let's leave. I think in one video I spoke about that. There was one a charity that's about, is it mental health or something? There was a gathering as well, and I'm like, these people, they all need psychological help, and the psychologist that needs to help them needs to be from outside of the country, because I think there's something wrong with people, some people, a good portion of people in the UK, with what they put Meghan through. This is word salad, okay? It's just word salad with domestic violence. They were abusing Meghan, and they continue abusing Meghan. Are they saying anything? Saying anything, meaning that, are they saying anything to stop the onslaught, the unnecessary negative things that the papers, the tabloid are writing about Harry and Meghan? Meghan specifically. They just shut their mouth. It seems like they're enjoying it. All right, so domestic violence is just a word salad to get into people's feeling. They love to manipulate people's feeling. So that's what this is, in my humble opinion. Okay, if they stand for domestic violence, my goodness, they could fool other people, but not me. Let me move on. Next tweet. Oh, there's the tweet about, I think it's in one of these, some people call her a hoe. When I see pics of Anne and her hubby, Tim Laurence, I think of the fact that Anne used to F her married personal bodyguard in the home she shared with Tim. Oh my God, Gadcombe Park Estate, including in the library and in the lodge on the estate, Royal Chav. Oh my God, there's something wrong with these people. They open. Oh, there it is. Anne was a hoe. That's the comment. Oh my God. I'm wondering if there were any, pregnancies that they had to get rid of. Or do they use protection? You know what? Let me mind my own business. Let me just read. There's the life here. Yeah, the affair with her personal bodyguard was when she was married to first hubby Mark Phillips. Her affair with Tim. Her second hubby was also when she was married to Mark Phillip. Mark was a cheater too. Oh my God, these people. Does anybody in this family stay faithful? LOL, not to my knowledge. They seem to find it impossible. Oh my God, knew about her sharing Andrew Parker balls with Chucha drunk queen butt. I'm sorry, I can't read these properly. Even my accent is making it worse. All right, there's the word here, Chucha drunk. Okay, let me get the laugh out of the way. Knew about her sharing Andrew Parker balls with Chucha drunk queen, but begging your finest pardon, ma'am. What? Okay, and definitely made every day count. That is true. That's because he was okay with that. Tim was her Mr. and Mistress too when she was married to her first husband. Oh my God. Okay, literally, I just said oh my God, and the next tweet started with oh my God. I had no idea. Not surprised though, considering she also F Andrew Parker Bowles. I wanna leave this so long. Let me look for more. That's quite on a roll right now. Let me move on. You see what's there, okay? Oh my God. Okay, I just see this here. Let me read that one only. These two. I can't believe she was intimate with Camilla's husband and that they were going around. He's Zara's godfather to... Oh my God. I just wanted to know who they were referring to. Next one. Alright, let's pause this. I can't stop laughing and TikTok ginger or black. Prince Harry.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life.